Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about the $1 million opportunity, right? So crypto always likes to give us this major opportunity in this market where a lot of people will capitalize on it, a lot of people won't. Don't get me wrong, I did a video earlier today, live stream, where I said a lot of people, I would wait for lower price action on Bitcoin and the altcoin market. But for somebody who isn't invested in crypto, for somebody who doesn't have a big bag of crypto, for somebody who, couldn't really get in at those nice levels, well, guess what? The market is giving you yet another opportunity. You could either choose a few, right? You could either DCA in, or you could invest for the long term. Now, when I say invest in the long term, I say, don't worry about the next, sort of week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, even month, 2 months. You're investing for the end of the bull run. So overall, when we're talking about these prices, there's incredible opportunities throughout this market right now. While everybody's screaming bear market, I'm screaming bull market. I think that we are still in a bull market, no doubt about it. Of course, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, just to give you guys that clarification. But I'm saying right now, this market is given golden opportunities. XRP, under $1. Incredible asset. I've told you guys about it so many times. For anybody who doesn't know about XRP, well, it's very simple. Let me break it down in about maybe a minute span. Okay, XRP is a currency asset that is pretty much utilized by RippleNet, investors or RippleNet users overall. XRP is going to fuel RippleNet products like on-demand liquidity and line of credit. Now, XRP does not need to be utilized 100% of the time with RippleNet being utilized. It only needs to be utilized when a customer is transacting outside of a jurisdictional area. For an example, if I was a bank in the United States and I wanted to transact with somebody outside of the United States to another bank, I would need to utilize XRP. Line of credit is more so for small enterprise grade and pretty much just small medium enterprises in general to get that line of credit that they really need, that banks really don't kind of offer those small medium enterprises. So this is all going to kind of use XRP. Line of credit is using XRP itself. This is actually liquidity backed by XRP. On-demand liquidity is pretty much getting rid of Nostro Vostro accounts from Swift, utilizing XRP. So XRP is an incredible asset under $1, in my opinion. Pretty much low risk, high reward factors there, realistically speaking. So that's an incredible opportunity. Now, we also talk about Algo. Now, I'm just going to say right now, for clarification, I was telling you guys about these assets at very, very low prices this year. For an example, XRP this year is still up 270%. Algo is up 295%. So don't think that you're getting in at the ground floor level, because you're not. But I'm just saying these are incredible opportunities throughout this market, as we do see on the 7-day span. XRP is down almost 20%. Algo's down almost 24%. Algo is also an incredible asset, similar to XRP in a way. They're really kind of focused on the future of finance. They're also they have incredible use cases. If you wanted to really kind of read more about them or learn more about them, I actually have a deep dive video on Algo, but they have incredible use cases from infrastructure all the way to digital assets, DeFi, gaming, all that kind of stuff. You could really look at this and really kind of read more about it. This is an incredible opportunity as well. And of course, these are like, realistically speaking, if you have enough capital, these are $1 million opportunities. Now, say for so, these are too high, right? XRP's still at 87 cents. Algo's still at $1.58. Well, very simple. Let's actually take a look at some other ones. For example, XLM, incredible opportunity at 26.5 cents. XLM is a fork of XRP. Okay, so it's essentially XRP, but it's rebranded. It's almost like think of Bitcoin Cash to Bitcoin itself, right? Stellar is actually only up about 100% on the year to date. So it hasn't really made too much strong moves. Again, you can get a lot for your dollar, nearly 4 for $1 right now, down still 20% on the 7-day span. Now, in regards to XLM, what is the big difference between XRP and XLM? Well, very simple. XLM, for what it is worth, Stellar Lumens is focused more on P2P or peer-to-peer payments. So it's not really in the B2B payment sector like XRP and Ripple is really kind of focusing on. XLM is still going to do incredible moves. I still think that we could hit $2.50 to even $5 plus for XLM this bull run, and I still believe that. I think XLM is going to have an absolute massive bull run this year. I think it's an incredible asset to hold long term as well. I think it's great, has a ton of utility behind it as well. Now also in that aspect, we're also talking about QNT, right? So QNT, again, if you don't have a lot of capital, it's totally fine. But I do say for anybody, I always say, always hold at least one QNT. I say that to everyone. You want to hold at least one. It's almost like buying Bitcoin at $263, but with a lot more upside potential. A lot of people might be wondering, well, why does it have a lot of upside potential? Well, very simple, right? So they have a lot of partnerships with QNT, but they're basically building a distributed ledger network to really kind of connect all these DLTs together. You might be confused. What are DLTs? Distributed ledger technologies? Well, it's very simple. They are transactional technologies that help pretty much be utilized by these payment sectors in the fintech zones. Hedera Hashgraph is a perfect example of a DLT. XRP is a DLT technology. A lot of these are DLT technologies in a sense, and QNT is basically going to bridge them all together on one distributed ledger network. Incredible partnerships with QNT as well, Hyperledger, Oracle, all these kind of big names in the fintech zone. So overall, QNT is going to be a great long-term hold. Also, again, Hedera Hashgraph sitting around the 30-cent zone. I have high targets at about $3 to $6 with high targets at around $10 plus. I think Hbar, for what it is worth, has a ton of upside potential, and I do think that it is a very low risk, high reward factor to hold long term. Even if you don't want to sell this bull run, say for so, you're more so on the long term aspect, and you're fine with waiting until around 2023 to 2025. Well, Hbar is a perfect example of that. You could hold this one long term, and I do think that it has upside potential of about $50 plus on the high end when we're talking about usability. This is already being used by over 80 plus case studies in regards to companies that are actually building with Hedera. They have incredible, testimonials from a lot of big names in this space. Look at all of the use cases behind this asset already. Incredible DLT. It is the most utilized DLT technology in this space at the moment, just so you guys know. 1.4 billion transactions in 1 year. The only ABFT compliant asset, just so you guys know what that is asynchronous Byzantine fault tolerance, is the highest grade security for perfect enterprise grade use. Also, when we're talking about the transactions per second, this 10,000 plus transactions per second, once we do see sharding enabled for Hedera Hashgraph, this actually goes to unlimited transactions per second at a fraction of a fee per transaction. Also 3 to 5 second finality, as well as the greenest DLT technology in the space. So Hbar, for what it is worth, I think is an easy $1 million hold. I think you could pretty much see massive amounts of ROI on Hedera Hashgraph. Now, of course, this is all opinion. This is not financial advice at all. But I will say this. Hbar is an incredible hold. Now, I also want to talk to you guys about a few other ones. So I'm not going to scroll down just to find these ones. I'm actually going to search these up. So DAG, I've been telling you guys about DAG since under about 5 cents. I told you guys this at about 4 cents to really get into this asset. If you would have put, for an example, $10,000 in when I told you guys to invest into DAG, you would have already have made $100,000 plus this bull run alone off of this. And I think that you should have probably taken profit at that point as well. I was telling you guys this throughout the summer to get into this asset. Incredible hold still. I think that this is a perfect long-term hold as well. I don't think that this one, I think that this has a lot more upside potential, this bull run as well. I mean, $332 million market cap. I think that this still has a lot more left in it. Now, also in regards to that, we also talk about Zinfin or XDC. Also a great hold, still sitting around 11 cents. Nothing too crazy in terms of its movements. You can actually see on the 3-month span that we're not even close to all-time highs just yet. I mean, this is 19 cents. We still have about 8 cents roughly to make up. But overall, we're at a pretty good zone. I mean, the bottoming out point was about 10 cents, and that actually happened yesterday or 2 days ago, realistically. But this is actually a really good hold. I think that this could actually get to XRP prices of $1 plus. So I think that this is a perfect long-term hold as well. Again, a lot of these are incredible opportunities, especially on this dip. Now, I do want to tell you guys about LCX. LCX, I've been telling you guys about for a very long time. We actually see a major dip on this asset. Let's go to the 1 month span. So we actually seen this top out a little bit at about almost 18 cents. We had this strong dip with Bitcoin, and this actually brought us all the way down to about 9 cents. I hope people capitalized on this because I still think that this is a great long-term hold. I think that this is a giant hold. They actually just partnered with QNT, believe it or not, and I think that LCX is also an incredible, it's not more so of a utility token, but it is going to be utilized in a sense. So I mean, yeah, it's basically a utility grade token if you think about it logically. So, but this is also an exchange as well. And this is going to be an exchange for, registered securities or securities trading as well. I think when we talk about LCX, I think that they're doing incredible things. They're also partnered with Hbar. So this is a great hold. In terms of the holders, there's only 8,603 holders of this asset. And we actually see a lot more accumulation happening, even going back to just September 11th, 10 days ago, we jumped up about 1,300 holders. So obviously a lot of people are realizing LCX is a gem. The volume is down about 40%. So I think at this point, look for a little bit of a good entry here, or, DCA in. A lot of these assets are delivering you great opportunities to make a lot of cash in regards to ROI, especially at these prices, right? The entire market is gifting us with these great prices. A lot of people still scream, bear market, bear market. I still think that we are in a bull market. We actually just seen ADA lose its number 3 spot. Me personally, I would not get into ADA. I think Hbar is such a better hold than ADA personally. So you guys do the research on that. Again, all of these assets that I'm telling you guys, I just think that they're great opportunities. There's a lot other ones as well. If you guys do want to learn more about those, I do have those videos on this channel as well. But these are great opportunities to hold long term. I think a lot of these have massive ROI. Again, it all depends on how much money you put in. Don't overstretch your boundaries. Always put in what you can afford to lose. Always do your own research. I cannot stress that enough. Nobody in this game is financial advisors. Again, it's all just for entertainment or educational purposes. So with that being said, always do your research. Always make sure that you're looking at the things in regards to white papers, doing the research on the websites, always looking into every aspect of an asset, because guess what? This is your money that you're putting in, and it does have the potential to just disappear or, make you a lot of money. So with that being said, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, to notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. With that being said, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out.